The data is out. The server slam completed on October 20th, so just about 2 days ago. And just about 20 minutes as the time of this recording, they just dropped the server slam numbers. And for a server slam, this is looking pretty good for our creators. I've had a really fun time with my friends creating special moments that are priceless, and I hope you guys made those too. But not to waste your guys' time, let's jump right into the news. The key takeaways. Embark goes on to say this: your feedback, coupled with our data, gave us crucial insights, and we took immediate action on several fronts. The first one being the stability. You helped us quickly identify and resolve stability issues across all platforms during the test. We've locked in even more solutions leading up to launch day to ensure a smooth launch experience. Now, I don't know about you guys, but the stability for me and my friend group was actually pretty solid. Even though on the right side of my screen I was getting red indicators, but I didn't have really much lag, or if any at all. So overall for a server slam test and with all these people playing, I think this is a massive W that games like Marathon and just other online only games that suffer from a lot of stability issues. So what they have here is a good sign that the servers will be okay. Second on our list, they go on to talk about the flying arcs. It turns out their awareness was a bit too high, allowing them to essentially see through trees and bushes. This made their vision unintentionally overpowered, but we've adjusted what they can see now, so expect a fair fight at launch. I don't know about you guys, but I had a run where I was trying to hide in a bush myself and through the trees in the swamp. No matter how much thick brush or trees that there were, these hornets would not leave me alone. No matter how far I got, no matter where I took cover from or how much there was, I was getting chased for at least a good 3.5 minutes. I definitely saw that myself, and I'm glad that they addressed this because the arcs are a threat, and being seen through trees and bushes, not a fun time. So, our second to last key takeaway here, we have the damn tower. We watched many of you bravely and perhaps a little too easily access the launch tower on damn battlegrounds. It was fun to watch, but a bit too accessible for a key loot location. That's been fixed to keep the challenge sharp. Now, I'm not sure if they're going to have a access key card or just up the threat of the arcs. I think either one or both would be really good because that loot in that tower is really good, and locking it behind high threats and maybe key cards would be a good way to kind of slow down a lot of people from rushing to that area and the entire map just gravitating towards the tower. Whatever solution that they come up with, I think it's going to be good and beneficial for everybody. The last takeaway here, we have the visual difference. Some notice a visual difference between Server Slam and earlier tests on certain hardware. The default settings did change a bit to favor more performance, and we are looking into further to strike the right balance. Overall, these 4 takeaways are a good change, especially the flying arcs and the damn tower. I think those two we'll see a benefit in the long run when the full game releases. Embark gives us a full breakdown of some of the numbers in the Server Slam. So starting off here, rounds played 30 million. 30 million is not a small achievement. That is a big achievement that not many Server Slams, or in this case, betas, have reached. Not even Marathon could have reached that. I could be wrong, but they never released their numbers. Just that alone shows that this game is bigger than any other, I guess in this case, extraction shooters on the market. There's a lot of hype around this game, and it clearly shows just by the number, 30 million. It's crazy. And to no surprise, the deadliest arc is the Rocketeer. Now, me and my group, we didn't mess with that thing. We steered away completely from the Rocketeers. I wasn't well equipped for that fight. Definitely the Rocketeers are an actual threat that I myself am intimidated by. And how many players got knocked down by the Rocketeer? Well, 2.3 million have been knocked on their face and wiped. I don't think they're going to be changing how difficult the Rocketeer will be, but I think it serves its purpose as being a menace to mess with. So then we have over 96,000 recorders found. If you guys don't know what recorders are, they're basically flutes. And there was about 2,669 raiders knocked down while playing the recorder. I was one of those people, so I'm a proud 2,669 raider to be a part of that number. Now we're reaching the middle ground here of the numbers. The most crafted weapon of this entire event was of course the Pharaoh. The Pharaoh overall is a solid weapon. Maybe they could add some buffs with the reload speed, but I think it's at a good spot with damage wise that I don't think it's too busted. Now this time around, when it comes to killing the Arc Queen, we only have about 77 queens eliminated. And then lastly, to wrap up the queen numbers, we have 108,000 raiders knocked down by the queen. Now the biggest number that we have on the charts is the total arc destroyed, 58 million. That number to me on a server slam in 3 days, that blows my mind. Next up, we have players knocked down by lightning, 26,676 people. I've never been knocked down by this, but I can tell you, if you stand still for more than 30 seconds, that lightning is going to strike you down like Thor. Don't even think about going AFK anywhere outside. Always be indoors before you go and get your DoorDash. Now, the most important data number that we need to know is rubber ducks collected. And that number is 816,162. I am very disappointed. We can do better. But guys, thank you so much for watching. It's great to see a studio share their numbers with us, as not many studios tend to do that with us. So this is a breath of fresh air that I appreciate myself personally, but I'm running out of time. Thank you so much for watching. If you did, you guys know what to do, and I'll see you guys topside on October 30th. See you guys.